Hello guys, welcome back to the another tutorial video and welcome back to my channel again. So today in this tutorial video we will gonna discuss about how to create basically GIS based animations and bar race charts. As most of you on the internet must have seen very good animation maps in GIS in map form or in basically bar race charts. So we will gonna see how to generate those kind of maps using Python and few of the libraries such as geopandas, pandas and matplotlib libraries. So for example, let me show you some, like this is the kind of output we will generate at the end of this tutorial. So as you can see, there are two kind of maps are there. On the left side there's a GIS map, on the right side there's a bar basically bar race chart. So what we have done here, basically we have combined both of these charts into one. So this left one has been created using geopandas and matplotlib library, and this is using the pandas and matplotlib library. So geopandas is the extension of the pandas only, so which supports geographical data such as shapefile and GeoJSON data and etc. As you can see, both are synchronized. So as these colors are changing, here also bar and bar chart, these values are changing over the time. So this is the example of the COVID data which I have taken from some open source website, the website called COVID-19india.org. So you can see both are synchronized, and as these colors are changing, these values are also changing. So we will gonna see in this tutorial how to generate these kind of maps, and also we will see how to generate these two kind of maps independently also, like this. Like if you want to generate in like this in map form, so you can generate in map form also, and if you want to generate only a bar chart, so that also can be done. For example, this. So basically this is a GIF file. So what we have done, basically we have created a lot of JPEGs, a lot of PNGs, and then we have created animated file. So this is using the world level COVID data. So we will gonna see how to generate these kind of map using Python. So the basic prerequisite you need to have some Python IDE installed on your machine, such as like I will be using PyCharm. This is the PyCharm IDE, Python IDE. So this is you can go on the on Google and type PyCharm, and you can download the community edition of the PyCharm and install it. So after installing it, few things you have to do. Basically after installing it, you have to go on files and settings, and inside you have to select the project interpreter. Basically you need to have Python installed on your PC. So first install Python, and if or either you can install Anaconda also you can install. A lot of libraries are already come in the Anaconda package, so you can install Anaconda directly, so Python will come directly into that. So like in my PC I have 2.7 version Python. This is Anaconda, Python 3.7, 3.8, 2.7. so you can select any of the Python. So like I am using Anaconda, so it's very easy. You can go and type Anaconda on Google and just install it, and here you'll be able to find the option for Anaconda, because Anaconda comes with a lot of packages, so you need not to install very basic packages. So these are the packages like already installed in the Anaconda. So like here project interpreter, just select, I can select Python also like this. So it will load the libraries which are installed with the Python, but what we will do, we will go only very few of the libraries I have installed. So what I will use Anaconda. So you need to install geopandas with it. First of all, geopandas. So for installing the geopandas, what we have to do here, just we have to click on plus sign, and here it will load. After loading it, we will search geopandas here, and we'll click on install. The package will be installed automatically. So the use of this IDE is basically you need not to use the command prompt of the Python for installing the packages. You can directly go here, you can search and you can install the packages. Otherwise you can go here, you can go to the Python command prompt and you can install using pip command, pip install the library. So let me close all of these charts. Like here I will search geopandas. So like geopandas, it is already installed on my like it is coming in blue color, it means it is already installed on my machine. So I need not, like this is coming in blue color, this shows that it is already installed. So you have to just click here and you have to click install package. The package will be installed automatically. So you need not have to use the command prompt for installing these packages. So first what we will do, we will type import geopandas. Then second library we will gonna import matplotlib as plt. Let me copy it from here. Then first thing what we will do, we're going to see how to read a shapefile. That if you have some shapefile, like in this I am using the India state level shapefile in that GIF. So what we're going to do, we'll first going to read the shapefile. So we'll give any variable name map_df equal to like geopandas at gpd. So what we're gonna do, we'll write gpd dot read, and here we have to give the path of our shapefile. So what we're gonna do here, I'll copy the path of the shapefile. So now this will read the shapefile from this path. If you want to remove this, you can remove this R, but what you have to do, you have to just change these symbols. Okay. So now if you run this, just click here, run. So no error is there. It means you have run, like process finished with exit code 0. It means there is no error in this code. So now we will plot our shapefile, how it looks. And then we'll write plt, like this is the matplotlib library, plt dot show. So again we will execute the code. So now you can see here, this is the shapefile which we are reading. As you can read any of the shapefile according to your need. Now as you can see, this is very generic in color, so you can give the color here also. First, based on the field, you can select column, then you can give the name of the column, like I will give here state name is the column, and then you can give the color map, cmap means color, and if you give red, so it will give the red color. Sorry, let me check what is the error here. Oh, sorry, this should be inside this plot. Yes. Now if you execute the code, so now you can see the color, it is giving red color map in this. If you can change it to suppose jet, so it will give you some other color. Likewise, you can give some other color such as blues. So this is how you can give the color to your map. So now we are able to read the shapefile. We are able to read the basically the based on the field, and we are able to give the color. Next thing what we will gonna do basically, now we have read the shapefile. Now we need data also on which we want to create this animated file. So for that, let me show you. I have example data of COVID cases like this. I will show you the structure of the shapefile of the CSV file. So I have a CSV file. So this is the shapefile, as you can see here. This is the CSV file. So it has so many columns with having the number of COVID cases, cumulative COVID cases on each date. It is my state name here, and these are the number of cases, cumulative number of cases up to that particular period. So around, I think 460 columns are there up to 29th May 2021 from 30th of January 2020. These are the state. So I have this data in the CSV file, and here I have shapefile. I have column called state name. So what we will gonna do now, we will gonna join this data to our shapefile geopanda data frame using the common field. So this field is common. The name of the state is in my shapefile is exactly similar to this. So based on this common field, we will gonna join our data. So what we will gonna do now, we will gonna read our CSV file. So for that, we will import pandas. And now we will gonna read our shapefile df equal to pandas as pd. So now what we will gonna do, pd dot read csv. Here we will give the path of our CSV file. Like I will change the name. Let me check the name of the CSV file, COVID cases of CSV. So now after reading this file, what you can do, you can print the headers also to check whether you have successfully read the file or not. Like again, we will execute this code. This is our map. So it is okay, this is not shapefile, this is CSV file, so we have to change it. So this is our map. So as you can see here, we are able to read the header. So state name 1. So basically this field it is able to read, and all the fields we are able to read the data also. So it means we have successfully read the CSV file. We have successfully read our shape files using geopandas. Now what we will gonna do, we will gonna join our data. So for joining, what we will gonna do here, we will simply write merge.map.df, means this one, our shapefile. Set index, this is the field name in our shapefile. So in our shapefile there is a attribute called state name dot join. df means this one, our CSV file. So df dot set index map underscore df dot set index, then state name is this column name. So it is common, this should be same, and after that we will print the merged header of the merged file. So now as you can see, again we are able to read the merged file also. So it means we are able to read the merged file also. So now what we will gonna do, we will gonna plot the map on the merged file. So what we can do here, we'll copy this, we'll check merged dot plot, we'll write column name, we will read some, suppose we will take the last one, this one, 29/5/2021, this column. So 29-05/2021, and we'll give the color blue, and then we will plt dot show, and let me check what, let us check what will happen now. So this is our first one. So it is saying, okay, 2021E. So our field name was not correct. So now this time it should be okay. So now as you can see, we are able to map the data according to this. Okay, so further you can add legends and all like this. So we'll see how to add legends also. You can give the minimum and maximum value also, and you can basically add the legend and title and everything. So we will gonna see how to do that. Let me show you how to. If you write legend true only, so then legend will also come. Now you can see here the legend. These are the number of cases. So now what we are able to do, we are able to basically plot the single map on the with the single day cases. So now what we're going to do, we'll run through the loop. So we will create the GIF files. We'll create a PNG files for each and every date, means from first date to the end date. So we have to write a loop here, for loop, and then we'll create a GIF out of that. So let me show you how we will do that. So first of all, you need to extract the column names. So for that, what we will gonna do, we will gonna use this small code. Let me show you. So first we will gonna see the length of our merged column, because how many columns are there, and what is the starting column and what is the end column. And then we have created an empty array list of days. Basically we want to fetch only this from from this to this. We want to automatically fetch the column names. Otherwise, what one can do, if you have very small number of columns, you can write this kind of code, like list of days is equal to this. You can manually write the column names here, but we have 400 or 500 number of columns, so it is not efficient to write like this. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna run the loop, and we're gonna fetch the number of columns, and we're gonna put, like, this is the empty column, then for list of days is empty, and we're gonna merging it with the, we are putting inside that empty column. Okay, so we have 460 columns in our, if you see from here to here, we have 460 columns. So I can start from fourth column, and after that it will put from this fourth one, it will start like from here. 1 2 3 4. It will start from the 4th column until the end 460th column. It will insert the name of the column into the empty array. Okay, so after that what we will do, we will run, like we have created one JPEG here, PNG here. We have to create PNGs for each and every column. So we'll run the loop for that, and let me explain you how to do that. This is our loop for this. I just copy and paste it, then I will explain. This is our, yes. So now after inserting the number of all the columns inside an array, now we will run through that array. So we are accessing for day in list of days. Basically in list of day we are reading each and every column name, then we are one by one we are creating the plot, like merged is this one which we have joined with our CSV file. Then column day, it will automatically take the name of that particular day, like date. Then this is the red color, then figure size, and this is vmin vmax. Basically you can give the vmin vmax value here, like it should be constant, the minimum value and maximum value of the region. So what we will do, we will take this value from here, vmin vmax. Okay, so after that we are adding the title on the map, figure.set title, COVID cases in India, and this and this. Then after that, where we want to save our PNG files. So what we will gonna do here, you have to just give the path. This is our path where we want to save it. So let me declare somewhere here our path. Okay, output path is QGIS tutorial PNGs. Okay, so this is the file path, os.path.join output path. So it is taking this one, then it is giving the name. It will give the date name plus underscore COVID cases PNG. So like we are using the OS function here, so what we have to do, we have to import this function also. Import OS. It's fine now. So after that we are saving the file to this path with the DPI of 100. You can increase the DPI 200 or 300 according to your need to increase the quality of the JPEG. So now if we will run this code, just run this, we should be able to generate n number of, let me only generate few of the JPEGs, otherwise it will take too much of time. So here let me create only 450 to 460 only. So this is the first one, then second one. Now it will create, okay, is not defined. We don't need K here, so let me remove K from here. Okay, let me run it again. Close it. So we'll go to our folder PNGs. So now you will see it is creating the PNGs for each and every date. So it has created 10, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9, for 10 dates only it has created. So like this. So after that what we will do, you can simply, now we have to create a GIF out of it. So for that a very small code is there. Let me go through that. This is the code. I will explain this also. Like first we will import these libraries which we will gonna use. Then we are giving the path of the folder where our PNGs are there, all the PNGs, like vector PNGs. Then star.png means it will read all the .png format only, and then it will sort according to the date creation, because when you create the GIF, it should be in proper order. Otherwise, maybe the last date will come first, then first date will come last, so that your GIF will not be proper, your animation will not be in the proper date. So this is a very important line. You have to sort it according to the creation time. Then again we'll go through to the loop, and then we will save the GIF. This is the path of the GIF. So inside the same folder, I am saving the GIF with the name of png to gif.gif. Okay, and this is the duration, how fast it should be. So now if I'll run it again, we should be able to get one GIF file. So now process finished. So now we have this GIF file, as you can see. So we are not able to see not that much change, because what we have done, we have only run through the 10 of the GIFs. So what I will do now, let me make a pretty big GIF for you, so you will be able to understand. Let me delete all of these now. Let me go from, I think, let me make 100 from 360 to 460. Okay, basically how I know these numbers, because I have read the length of the column, and then I have read column number 3 is what, so from which column my date column has started, from that. So basically from 4 to 460, here the total width is 462, but my last column is grand total. I don't want to make a map out of it, so up to this only I want to read. And always this indexing starts from 0. So 462, this is 461, so and index start from 0, 1, 2, 3, so automatically the maximum value should be 460. So I can start from 4 to 460, but it will take I think much of a time, not much, 10 minutes, but I'll show you how to make from 100 PNGs a GIF. So let me run it again. I'll close this and this one also. So you will see that it is creating multiple JPEG. So you can have hundreds and 500s of fields, and you can create very quickly PNGs, and then it will create an animated GIF out of it. So this is about this animated GIS spatial temporal map. Now we will see how to create a bar, basically bar rays. That is, these days are quite popular on the internet. You must have seen bar rays charts. So I'm going to show you how to generate those kind of bar rays graph, and then we will merge both of these, GIS animated GIF and that bar rays GIF. So in the meantime, while this code runs, what we will gonna do, we will gonna see how to generate a bar rays graph now. Okay, so what I will gonna do, I have already one code, but I will start. So what I will do, I will basically copy paste this code in the text file, and I will upload in my Google Drive, and I will share the link in the description, so you can modify this code according to your need. What only you have to change these paths, and you have to change your shape file and your data, CSV data, on what data you want to create animated GIF. The CSV file should be in this format. You should have, like, you must be, if you want to map something on district level, you have district name here, you should have district name here, and your attributes should be in different columns, and then you can good to go. So you have to change these names only on which you want to basically join the data. So I think we have successfully created GIF. As you can see, this is the GIF. Let me show you. So now it is changing 27, 28, and this color also it is increasing. As you can see, color is changing. So if I see, so you can change these colors also according to your need. I have given a very simple color, that's why. But if you generate from the start, so it will come like this. Let me show you. If I start from the February of the last year, as you can see right now, it is, the cases are very low. This is 5 lakh, 10 lakh, 15 lakh, so it is all white. So slowly I think up to August the color will start to come. First in Maharashtra I think, COVID cases. So now this Maharashtra is coming around nearby 5 lakh, then Tamil Nadu. So you can always change these values, like here in the code what I have given, basically this is the value vmin vmax. So I have given this 30 lakh. So what you can do, if you give it only 10 lakhs, so this color will be, I think, will start from early, because your between this only up to this color will be distributed from white to red. So it will look more, basically more reddish, more state will having red colors. So always you can change these values. So now suddenly I think after March or April, suddenly the color will change. So Maharashtra gone red, now UP, see this. So these colors you can change according to your need, and you can get the very good animated map. So this is for it. And similarly for I have created this kind of GIF map for the whole world coronavirus data. So like, as you can see, this is the GIF file of that. Only what I have done here on the other code, what I have done, only I have changed the shapefile to the word and this CSV file. I think this is the code for that. Nothing I have changed, only the CSV file, this world boundary shape file, and on this is the common field. All the other things are same. So you can create your data. If you have point data, line data, any data, you can change the color, and you will be able to get the animated GIF file. As you can see, colors are changing here. So you can change these limits. So color will be like, here cases are very small, so you can always change this. You can shorten the limit of this maximum minimum value, so this color will come up here also. Right now the value here, the cases are very less. In Australia, cases are very less. In China, initially color the cases was, I think, not more than 80,000, 90,000. That's why. So this is about the GIS animation map. Now we will see how to create. So what I will do, I will do in the same file, this one only. So for the bar graph, we do not need to have, basically I will delete all this. Let me delete all the code. Okay, so I will import geopandas, pandas, everything. This import, let it be same. Now for bar graph, we need only panas. So what we will do, first we will, same thing we will do, we will read our CSV file only. like df pd.read csv. This is the path, and it is saying header equal to 0 means my first row is the header. Okay, now if I run this code, I should be able to get the columns name. It is showing there are this 460 columns are there. Okay, so we have successfully read the file. Now again, same thing we will do. We will read the each and every column name. Okay, same thing as in the last code. So this is it, similar. We have created an empty array. This is the range, like suppose from 360. I will read only 100 because otherwise it will take too much of time for generating. And then I'm list of day.append df.column x means column 360, 361, 362. So it will keep on inserting the column name in this empty array. You can manually, like in the earlier code also I told you, you can manually give like this: list of days equal to date. These dates you can give manually, but it will take for like having 460, you have to copy and paste the 460. You have to type 460 names. So instead, you can, using this loop, you can read this. Okay, now what we're gonna do, we have to create a bar graph now. So this code is for generating random color and for getting the number of states. This one, we are creating empty column names and then color. So what we're gonna do, it will read all the state name and it will insert inside a empty array. Like for x, it will run through a loop. This is the length of this field, state name 1. This field, you have to change this name according to your data, state name. So length means how many rows are there. So it will count this and it will run through all the rows and it will take the name and it will insert like this: names dot append df state name x means 0, 1, 2, 3, all. It will insert all inside this name. Then color, I am creating the random color. So for creating a random color, one more thing I have to do here, I have to import random. I am using the random library. So random number is equal to this format. So it is creating a random hexadecimal code of a random color and it will insert inside this color. Okay, now color is equal to name. So I'm giving this name of this field, basically name of this one, like for Assam, one random color, then Andhra Pradesh, one random color. So each field, each and every value, it will give the random color. So now we have assigned the color. What we will gonna do, we will basically for each and every date we will create a bar graph and then we will create an animation. So this code is for, the whole code is for creating a bar graph loop basically. So this code looks very haphazard, but it is not difficult. Only two things you have to change here. The state name only, this field, like this is state name. In my case, you have to give your name, your field name. This state name 1, state name 1, nothing else you have to change, only this, the heading of the chart. And this you can change the label size and everything, otherwise you can let it be same. And this ddf is day. So what we have to do here, this one, this is day. Again it is, this day is basically this one, each and every column. So here we have read each and every column name, and then we are looping it for each and every column. So one for creating a basically race graph, our race graph will be something like this. Let me show you. okay, this is for world, something like this. So as you can see, only for top 10 we are, because if I will run for 40, 50, or if suppose for all the countries in the world, so in the small this window it will not come. So we are only plotting it for top 10. So it is changing, as you can see, top 10. So for that only, what we are doing, this code, this line of code is for sorting. This one, dff is equal to df dot sort df, this one we have read the csv file, dot sort values day, because in this loop for each and every day we are making a map. So for that particular day it will sort increasing order, ascending order, and then tail 10. Okay, so from the bottom it will take the 10. If you make it 20, so this bar graph will take 20 values. So 20 for 20 states it will create the bar graph. So for 10 is optimum, I think, because otherwise it will be very space will be very less, so it may overlap. Then I am creating a figure axis. Basically one figure we are creating. You can create two figures also, so we are creating one figure only. So that's figure 1 comma ax is equal to plot subplot. This is the size of the figure. Then ax dot, this is the bar horizontal. You can make vertical also. If h is horizontal, v is vertical. This is the dff state name. Basically this, you have selected the top 10, you are selecting the state name. Basically state, for each state, for top 10 state, bar graph will be there. Then day, okay, for the particular day. And this is taking the color, like from here we have generated the random color. So color is equal to color x, for x in state name. So basically for 10 different color it will take. Then this is the value name, zip. So here nothing you have to change, only state name. This field name you have to change according to you. Then now we are adding the only text value, nothing else. This is the name, this is the value. Basically let me show you what are these. Let me show you some static map. Yes, so basically this text is this one, this name and this value. So this name and value, we are looping it for the all the 10 states, and this name and value will come like this. If you remove those two line of code, this name and value will go, nothing will happen. Okay, this for this 10. So this loop is for that only. Then this is nothing, this is the day. Okay, day means this one, this date is coming here. Then I think this is the text, means these values, this lines. So it is all styling part, nothing. This is the basically the heading, heading of the chart. This is the heading of the chart, nothing else. So basically you have to change the field name here, nothing you have to change here, only you can change these headings and all according to your need. And then fig1 dot save, you have to give the path where you want to save and name. It will have the day name to the file name .png, and DPI you have to give. So it will save my file bars only folder. I think I have one folder called this bars only. In this folder it will save. Okay, so it will save the files. So if I run this, it will save my files, all the files. Let me run for 10 only. I'll show you 450 for the last 10. So as you can see how quickly it has run the last 10. Okay, so it is, as you can see, it has run this grand total also, the final one, this grand total. So I can, in the my last one is grand total. I don't want to map this. So what I will do, I will just make it 459th column. Okay, now this is our PNG. So now for creating the GIF, similar code is there. No, nothing different is there as it was in the earlier one. Control C. So only you have to give you have to import this library which we are using. You have to give the path where your basically where your PNGs files are stored, and then you have to sort according to the creation time. This is line is again I'm telling you that this line is very necessary, otherwise your GIF file will be haphazard. Basically it will not be in the sequence. Then again you have to give the name where you want to save the GIF, and you can change the name of the GIF, and this is the DPI and everything. So now I will run the code again. So now you will see, let me delete it and again run it, so you'll see how it will create how quickly it will create the file. So it is creating the file, and it is creating the GIF files of all the files. So as you can see now, for the 10 days it is creating. So what we can do here now, what I will do, every time the color of the bar will be different because we are giving random colors. Let me delete it, and again I will run it for start. I think let me go for 300. So it has started creating. So it will, after from the start, if you'll see, it will look like this. From the start, the numbers are very small in the initial, so that's why it is moving very fast. You can control this speed from the code, like in the GIF I have given here 200. You can make it 100, it will be more faster. You can give 300, 400, so it will be slower. So as you can see, 9, 6, 10, 6, now it is becoming stable, like Delhi, Tamil Nadu. So it keep on changing. Top 10 will be there always, and you can make it more fast, so this lag will be less. So now Kerala is getting up. See, Kerala is moving up. So basically you will be able to get the GIS animation and this bar race animation also. So now after that, what we'll do, we'll combine these two in a single map. So on the left side you will have a map, GIS map, and on the right side you will have this one. So I think it is about to over. For the world, similarly for the whole world, country wise I was able to create. Simply what I had done, the code is same, only what I had done, I have changed in the code this CSV file and then shape file. Sorry, there is no shape file in this bar graph, so only the CSV file I have changed, and this one, country name, like state name, here it is country name, nothing you have to change only. So you have to sort your data according to this. You must have this one column, and this all the data should be in other columns like this, and you have to change the path, of course. So this is about the bar graph. Now what we will gonna do, we will gonna merge these two codes, so you should be able to get something like this. Let me, so this is for the, I think again I will start this. So initially, as you can see, China was 75,000, 77,000, then South Korea, so Italy, the United States, then Brazil, so I think our this one has program has executed. Yes, so we will see how it has pan out. So like now you can see India is moving ahead of Brazil and is going close to the United States in the October. So in the April month, the cases in India increase substantially. So yes, so we'll combine these and we will get this kind of map. Let me show you this kind of map. So on the left side we will have a GIS map, on the right side. So we will merge these two codes, nothing else. We'll copy and paste. Inside the loop will basically generate both kind of maps. So I think, as you can see here now, Maharashtra, slowly I think Tamil Nadu will come up, then Karnataka, I think Andhra Pradesh, Karnataka. This all depends on this color. You can change these color values. So I think, yeah, code has been executed. Now we can see our this is our bar and this is our GIF file. So we have started somewhere from the middle, like, okay, so as you can see it has started from somewhere in the middle. So you can start from the first date, then you will have a different kind of bar race map. So now we are able to generate successfully this bar race chart and GIS animation chart. Now we will merge it. So what I will do, I will not copy and paste the lines. I will just show you how the code will look like. This one is the code, animation bar one plot. So as you can see here, this code is nothing, it is similar. We have imported geopandas, pandas, matplotlib, random. So first we will read the shapefile, similarly India state shapefile. Then we will read our CSV file using pandas. This is in geopandas. Then we will merge. We will again join based on the state name, the state name field in the shapefile, and state name one here in this CSV file. Then this I will remove this code because I have just created a JPEG just to see the data. So we need not to see this. We'll give the output path where we want to create our PNG file. This is the output path. Then again we will create a empty array. Inside that we will insert the dates. These dates we will read from the file one by one from 4 to 460, and I am appending it to merged. Basically merged is the join which we have joined this shapefile. We have joined the shapefile with the CSV geodata frame. So merged up one by one we are looping it, and one by one we are reading the column name, and when we are putting it inside an empty array list of days. Then again this is the name and the color. Then again we are reading this one by one. This is state name, so we have to assign a random color of the bar graph. So we are accessing the length of the how many state names are there. Then one by one we are creating a loop and we are inserting it into a name, and we are creating a random color. This random color, this code is for that. Then this colors is equal to, we are assigning a name to color. Then finally we create a loop for day in list of days, that our array where the day, this column name is there, this day 1, day 2, day 3. And now what we are doing here, we are creating two plots in a one figure. Like figure is one, but there are two axes, axis 1, axis 2, two plots. So let me show you how it will look like this. So one figure is this, one figure is this. And earlier we have created only one axis only, figure comma x. Now x, ax1, ax2 subplot. 1 2 means row 1 column 2. Basically this row is 1 but column is 1 or 2. So if we'll make it 2 1 means there will be 2 row and 1 column. So basically this GIS map will be here and this will be on the lower side. This bar chart will be on the lower side and this will be on the upper side. So if you make invert it to 2 1, so this is row 1 column 2. Then figure size 30 comma 15. Then what I am doing, figure 1 is basically merge dot plot. Then first we are mapping it this shapefile. The merge is the shapefile data dot plot. Then this is the color. Then x1, basically this is the first figure, ax1, ax is equal to ax1. Then figure size, then legend, then vmin, vmax value that you have to give here. This value you can change. So color accordingly the color of the map will change automatically. Then I'm setting the title here. First figure, this is the title. It is changing, it is changing. Then the source I am writing here. This is the only source, nothing. Then for this second graph, so basically what we have done, we have merged the earlier two codes only. This is for the second graph. Now again what I'm doing from the df is basically we read the CSV file. So dff is we are sorting it according to the day, particular day. Suppose for this we are creating a chart, so it will sort according to the number of cases and from in the ascending order. Ascending is true from tail, from the bottom, basically highest 10 it will take. And ax2, now we will give ax2, this one, ax2 dot barh. As you can see here in the bar chart which we have created here, where is the bar graph? Here is the bar graph, similar this one, bar h. And in animation 1, GIS animation, we have simply plotted a merge dot plot. So we have kept these two inside a loop, nothing else. So this is for our shape file, this one from 1 to 3, and this is for the bar graph. So first we are sorting it, then bar graph, then this is the field name, this is field name, then this is the text value, means this one, these two, this is this one. Then you have to just give ax2 here. This is the color, this is the label size, nothing else. Here you can write the confirm cases, you can write the source. So like here I have written the source. So here this loop, then finally I'm saving it. This file path is equal to, this is my output path, comma, this day is the particular for particular day the map is created, and underscore COVID cases. So it will save in the output path. So this output path you have to change according to your basically your machine where you want to see. This is the output path. And then you have to save the fig.save. This is the output path, you're saving it. Okay, so after the saving it, so it will save all the it will create all the PNG file again. Simply we are creating the animation GIF out of it. Just give the path of the folder where you want to from where you want to read all the PNGs, star.png, and here where you want to save. Same folder I am saving it. So like for this test folder I have already created this GIF. As you can see, I will delete it and I will again run it, so you'll see. Let me delete all this. I will create for only I think 10 to 20 dates. Here I will change it. Let me go for 380. So now you can see it has starting created a PNG files. So it will take I think 2 to 3 minutes for creating those number of files, but your final output should look something like this. You can slow the speed according to your need. I have kept it high because my data was I think I had 460 columns, so that's why I have kept it a bit fast. So this white color is coming because this up to this range around, this is 5 lakhs, so around 2 to 3 lakhs it is white, that's why these are white. So as this value crossing 2 to 3 lakhs, then like Jharkhand is right now white, but it will become red when case increases. So this is the whole basically concept of this. So you can create this kind of graphs according to your data. So now I think our code is completed. I think this is, yes, GIF file. Okay, it is still writing the GIF files. Yes, so this is our GIF file. It is for I think 50-60 dates only, that's why it has started from these colors. So as you can see, so what I will do, I will all the 3 files I will attach in my Google Drive, and I will give the link in the description for this one combined graph, and from different graph like animation bar, and then animation bar single plot. So what I will do, I will upload all these 3 files in my Google Drive, and I will give the link in the description. And same code I was able to run for the basically world level COVID data. I think this is, yeah, this kind. For this one also I was able to generate here I have generated the basically in vertical, because the map of whole world is like this, that's why. For this also similar kind of in GIS also I was able to do. So but only one thing you have to do, you have to arrange, you need to have a common field in your shapefile and CSV data, and CSV data should be like this. Here should be one field like state, district, point, anything. It should be on all the other fields should be like columns. So guys, that's it from this video. I hope you liked the video, so please give thumbs up to this video and share this video to your friends, and do subscribe the channel also.